Hello again, this is Matt. If you run a classes and make your own flyers and you know that this is a pain, you make a beautiful poster, then the venue changes, or the date shifts, or they switch to the logo, and now you're hunting through 5 files, fixing the same phone number in 10 places, and you're still missing one. Today I will show you how I turned all of that into a single file. I edit once. New venue, new date change, done. The flyers rebuild themselves with no typos. Here's where I started. This is a real flyer I almost printed. Wrong start date, wrong venue name, a phone number that was off by a few digits, all because I edited the text by myself, over the hand, over multiple sheets, quarter sheet, poster, newsletter, 3 separate files, same fact, copy and paste it around. Every place the facts appeared to be in place can be wrong, and that's actually the bug. Humans make mistakes, especially when I'm doing this on my side, not my main focus. The fix is a principle borrowed by software. Single source of truth. Instead of venue name and dates living inside each flyer, they live in one small file. One of them, only one. The flyers are just templates that read from it. Change the file, every file updates and flyer updates together. There's no second copy and paste to forget. The whole thing, 2 parts, up, top, and program block. The stuff that's the same everywhere. The class title, description, the medical disclaimer, the 8-week outline down here in the venue block, the stuff that changes per location, the gym name, the address, the phones, the start time, the cost, the sign up link. That's everything a flyer says comes from one of these 2 places. Here's my favorite part. I never type out weekly dates again. I type one date, and when the course starts and the program adds 7 dates 8 times to fill in the whole schedule. The second week is always 7 days after the first. It's algorithmic, so it's thoroughly cannot drift. The June 24th mistake from earlier, impossible now. There's nothing to mistype. Same idea from the QR codes. I don't paste in QR images. The program generates and builds the time for these 2 links. One is the sign up page and the other is a class overview. If a link ever changes, I change the text and the QR code regenerates. I always decode them after building to prove their point where there should be, because a wrong QR code on a printed flyer is the worst kind of mistake. You didn't find out until people can't sign up. To build, I ran one command, the venue name and all. Out comes 3 PDFs, a full poster, a quarter sheet handout, and a text-rich newsletter. All from one config, all with the same corrected facts, the same colors, the same logo. 30 seconds, no design to opening. 3 formats for 3 jobs. The poster for a bulletin board, a quarter sheet to hand out and leave on the counter, and then you cut it up. So a quarter sheet, you cut it up into quarters, and then you'll hand it out to others. And a full sheet, a newsletter, full page with real paragraphs describing every single week for people who want to know exactly what they're signing up for. Different layouts, but the facts underneath are identical because they're the same source of truth. One nice detail, each week has a short, punchy title for a poster schedule table, and a longer description. Title plus a full paragraph for the same newsletter. Same detail, same data file, 2 levels of detail. So each flyer shows the right amount for its job. The scannable table stays scannable. The newsletter gets to be thorough. While I was at it, I fixed the logo across the whole website. The new Express Fitness logo shows up on flyers and the whole web pages, and because the site has dark mode, I sent it up a light dark mode logo in light mode and a dark metallic background version shows in dark mode, so it never disappears. One file swap updated everything because everything points to the same logo path. So here's the payoff. New venue comes in. I copy the venue block, change the gym name, address, phone, start date, cost, link, 6 edits, run the command, and I have a full set of correct flyers for the new location. What used to be an afternoon of careful copy and pasting, proofreading is now a 2-minute edit that can't go stale. A lifesaver. The bigger lesson isn't about flyers. It's that anytime you're copying the same fact into more than one place by hand, you've built yourself a bug waiting to happen. Pull it into one source, let the tool assemble the rest. It's the same reason our sign-up link and class dates were live in one place too. Best to maintain and far fewer ways to get it wrong. That's the flyer system. If you're running a community class, steal this ideal. One can fit template and read it from build a command. And if you're in a Belleville area, Agent Gracefully starts September 11th, Fridays at 1 at Express Fitness. Scan the QR code to hear the overview and sign up. Thank you for watching.